In the luminous glow of a kingdom both majestic and mysterious, a story of forgotten magic and concealed destinies begins. The regal halls shimmer with golden tapestries and the subtle murmur of whispered secrets, hinting at tales untold. Within these opulent corridors, the princess, known for her untamed spirit and rebellious nature, lives a life of lavish comfort yet relentless confinement. Born into royalty and groomed for a union arranged by duty rather than affection, she finds herself caught in a gilded cage, her heart yearning for authenticity beyond courtly rituals and rigid expectations. The lush, meticulously maintained gardens around the castle conceal hidden passages and echoes of laughter from happier times, all serving as reminders of a youth overshadowed by foreordained obligations. Beyond the castle walls, the restless sea roars with both allure and danger. The horizon, a shifting canvas of tempestuous blues and grays, speaks of adventures that lie in wait. It is within these tumultuous waters that the pirate, a figure both enigmatic and charming, has carved a life marked by disruption and daring. With weathered features and eyes that hold stories of battles won and scars earned, he embodies the spirit of rebellion and freedom. The sea has been both a sanctuary and a relentless teacher, shaping him into a man who navigates the world with both caution and unyielding passion. Amidst the contrasting worlds of regal confinement and wild liberation, the ancient prophecy emerges, reawakening long-forgotten truths. Its cryptic verses, discovered in the hollowed pages of an aged manuscript, foretell a dark shadow rising, a harbinger of ruin destined to envelop the kingdom if left unchecked. This prophecy, intricately intertwined with a relic lost beneath the restless waves, promises transformation through an unexpected alliance. As the lavish halls of the kingdom and the dangerous allure of the open sea converge under the weight of fate, the stage is thoughtfully set for a tale where magic, destiny, and human emotion collide. Every whispered secret in the castle and every crashing wave at sea resonates with the promise of an epic journey that challenges the very fabric of destiny and the unrelenting demands of duty. Thus, in this realm where every ray of sunlight reveals the hidden sorrow and joy of its inhabitants, every heartbeat echoes the uncertainty of what lies ahead, and every shadow promises a story of transformation yet to be fully revealed in timeless wonder. In a secluded wing of the castle's ancient library, where dust motes dance silently in the shafts of light, a forgotten manuscript is discovered. Hidden among brittle scrolls and time-worn tomes, the discovery brings with it an aura of both destiny and dread. The manuscript, its cover adorned with faded symbols, is filled with cryptic verses that speak of an ominous prophecy. These verses, carved in an elegant yet archaic script, foretell the rise of a dark force, a relentless shadow poised to envelop the kingdom if the ancient relic remains lost. The manuscript's pages, fragile yet imbued with an undeniable power, hint at not only forthcoming peril but also the possibility of salvation. It is as if the written word itself has been waiting for the right moment to resurface. The relic, mentioned in the prophecy, is a mysterious artifact with origins lost to the annals of time. Legends speak of its extraordinary powers capable of bending the very fabric of magic and destiny, and of a time when it was wielded by a guardian of the realm. Over centuries, the relic sank beneath the turbulent waves, its memory fading into myth as the kingdom moved on without it. Yet, now, its fate appears bound to the rediscovered prophecy, with each line of the ancient text drawing a direct connection between the relic and the salvation of the kingdom. The script, though heavily veiled in metaphor and allegory, alludes to a union of opposites, the royal bloodline and the untamed spirit of the sea. In this quiet moment of revelation, the castle is abuzz with a silent urgency, as keepers of lore and trusted advisors realize that the tides of destiny are shifting. The manuscript is examined under the watchful gaze of royal scholars, whose hearts quicken at the possibility that the relic might once again bring order, even as it threatens upheaval. It is a moment suspended in time, a delicate balance between ancient magic and the harsh reality of mortal affairs, where the past reaches out to challenge the future. In the dim glow of candlelight, amidst the scent of old parchment and mystery, the true weight of the prophecy begins to settle upon the realm, signaling the dawn of an era that promises peril, transformation, and hope intertwined in an unyielding embrace. Thus, under the flickering glow of ancient candlesticks, destiny unfurls its undeniable call to the brave now. Amidst the swirling mists of an early dawn, fate orchestrates the imperceptible meeting of two souls destined to challenge the established order. The princess, cloaked in royal expectations yet burning with a desire for freedom, finds herself unexpectedly drawn to the castle's bustling harbor. There, under a pale sunrise, she witnesses the arrival of a figure both rugged and enigmatic, the pirate, whose presence disrupts the placid routine of the royal port. His battered coat fluttering in the brisk breeze, and his eyes reflecting the mystery of countless voyages, capture her attention instantly. In that silent moment of mutual observation, the unspoken understanding of shared burden and longing eclipses the difference in their worlds. As the day unfolds, the convergence of their destinies becomes ever more palpable. With each step along the weathered docks, the princess feels the constraints of imperial duty slipping away, replaced by an ember of courage kindled by the rogue's raw defiance. Meanwhile, the pirate, aware of the peril in daring to associate with royalty, senses in the princess an inner fire that mirrors his own quest for liberation. In the gentle hum of the awakening port, amid murmurs of traders and the distant clanging of ship bells, their paths cross in a manner that is both serendipitous and charged with the energy of looming adventure. Their first encounter is marked by the subtle interplay of glances and silent gestures, each recognizing in the other a kindred spirit, albeit one hidden beneath layers of duty and skepticism. The princess's guarded elegance, so often marred by the expectations of her lineage, contrasts sharply with the pirate's weathered, free-spirited air. For a fleeting moment, the boundaries of their disparate worlds blur, as the raw magnetism of fate sweeps away old prejudices. This silent communion, observed by curious onlookers from the shadows of the port, sparks an internal transformation within both. The princess's fragile heart stirs with the promise of rebellion, while the pirate contemplates a future beyond the confines of his solitary life at sea. Thus, in the unfolding of early light, the fated meeting heralds the beginning of a journey that promises both perilous trials and the transformative power of unexpected unity. Bound by the ancient mandate of prophecy, the princess and the pirate now set sail on a quest that takes them far from the familiarity of the castle's walls into a realm ruled by capricious winds and deep-sea mysteries. Their journey begins aboard a creaking vessel, its hull scarred by past voyages and its sails billowing with the promise of adventure. As they navigate the wild expanse of the ocean, the duo confronts challenges that test both their courage and their emerging trust. Every crashing wave, every piercing gust of wind, and every whisper of forgotten magic infuses the air with a sense of both wonder and impending danger. The vast, untamed sea becomes a canvas upon which the legends of old come alive. Mysterious isles, shrouded in mist and treachery, rise unexpectedly from the horizon, each one holding secrets of ancient civilizations and lost enchantments. During their voyage, the pair encounters a myriad of challenges, treacherous storms that threaten to tear the ship apart, hidden reefs lurking just beneath the water's surface, and the ever-looming menace of rival pirates whose motives are as obscure as the depths. Betrayal lurks in the shadows of camaraderie when a trusted advisor of the pirate, once a close confidant, reveals ulterior motives driven by greed and a desire for power. This act of treachery sends ripples through the fragile bond that has begun to form between the princess and the pirate, forcing them to reassess whom they can truly trust. Amidst these physical dangers, an even subtler menace weaves its way into their journey, the subtle stirrings of hidden magic. As they venture deeper into uncharted waters, inexplicable phenomena begin to manifest with an almost sentient presence. Mysterious lights glitter upon the waves as if beckoning them toward undiscovered realms of wonder and peril. The very air seems to vibrate with a strange energy, awakening latent abilities within both travelers. The princess, whose life had previously been governed by rigid protocols and ceremonial obligations, feels the surge of this magic resonating with the long-forgotten essence of her bloodline, a power that hints at a destiny far grander than any arranged marriage could ever offer. Meanwhile, the pirate senses echoes of his own past. Memories unlocked by the enchantment that stirs in the ocean's depths remind him of promises once made and paths previously trodden in the shadows of betrayal. As their vessel advances through swirling mists and under storm-darkened skies, the pair finds that every moment is a step deeper into a realm where trust is as elusive as the glimmer of a hidden treasure. The trials they face on the high seas forge their character and kindle an unspoken bond, one that is as fragile as it is necessary. The dynamic between the princess and the pirate evolves from cautious partnership to an intricate dance of reliance and defiance, each learning from the other the true meaning of sacrifice and honor. In this liminal space between the known and the unknown, where the whispers of ancient magic intermingle with the roar of the ocean, their quest becomes more than a search for a relic. It transforms into an epic journey towards self-discovery, redemption, and the realization that fate, though mysterious and harsh, can be shaped by the courage to embrace it. In the heart of the storm, as lightning cleaves the darkened skies and the sea churns with wild ferocity, their resolve is tested time and again. Yet, with each trial, their bond strengthens, empowering them with a renewed determination to overcome the emboldened forces of fate and treachery into ever-enduring triumph. As destiny reaches its crescendo, the kingdom braces itself for a confrontation that will irrevocably alter its fate. In the shadow of crumbling ancient ruins on a forsaken shore, the princess and the pirate come face to face with the dark force prophesied to bring ruin. The air, heavy with foreboding, pulses with the raw intensity of unleashed magic and the desperate spirit of a people caught between hope and despair. Amid the swirling mists and pounding surf, the pair's eyes reflect both external turmoil and inner conflict. The princess battles the fear of a future dictated by ancient expectations, while the pirate wrestles with the demons of a past steeped in betrayal and regret. Their journey has led them to this singular moment where every sacrifice and every choice converges. The confrontation is as much internal as it is a clash of sword and spell. On the jagged battlements of a ruined fortress, the palpable tension ignites a series of events where loyalty is tested, and truths long hidden come to light. As the dark force looms, a living embodiment of the prophecy, it unleashes a torrent of malevolent energy that shakes the very foundations of the realm. The scene is awash with the clash of steel and the shimmer of magical incantations, a tempest of both physical struggle and emotional unraveling. Every movement, every desperate parry of blade, mirrors the inner battles waged within the hearts of our two heroes. In the midst of this chaos, the princess experiences an awakening, a transformation that allows her to step beyond the strictures of royalty and embrace a power born of passion and self-determination. Simultaneously, the pirate finds redemption in the honor of shared purpose as the two converge to confront not only the external darkness but also the shadows lurking within themselves. In this final hour, under a storm-darkened sky, they are forced to face the cost of their past decisions and the uncertain promise of the future. The struggle is fierce and unyielding, a true test of their resilience and the strength of the bond that has blossomed amidst adversity. As the confrontation reaches its zenith, the clash becomes a turning point, a moment when destiny hangs in delicate balance, teetering on the edge of despair and hope. In that final, heart-pounding moment, the future of the kingdom and the souls of our heroes are irrevocably rewritten in pure, blazing triumph. With the final echoes of battle slowly subsiding, the remnants of the cursed darkness retreat, and a gentle light begins to grace the horizon. The ancient relic, once shrouded in mystery and lost to the unfathomable depths of the sea, now radiates with a brilliant, restorative glow. Its magic weaves through the kingdom like a rejuvenating balm, mending the scars left by turmoil and heralding a dawn of newfound hope. The princess, transformed by her journey and emboldened by her inner strength, embraces her role not merely as a figurehead of regal duty but as a beacon of change and renewal. Standing resolute amid the ruins of the old order, she represents the possibility of forging a destiny recalibrated by compassion and courage. Beside her, the pirate stands as a living testament to redemption and growth. His turbulent past now serves as a foundation for a future built on honor and mutual respect. The bond forged in the crucible of adversity reveals that even the most unlikely of allies can become champions of a shared vision. In the aftermath of the epic confrontation, the kingdom witnesses a subtle yet profound transformation, a shift from despair to hope, from isolation to unity. In the waking moments of a serene morning, as gentle breezes carry away remnants of the night's storms, communities come together to rebuild what was once thought lost. The echoes of ancient magic and enduring sacrifice resonate in every stone and whispered folktale. The relic's light, a perpetual reminder of the merging of destiny and self-determination, assures the people that while the shadows of the past may linger, they are always overcome by the radiant promise of a renewed future. And so, In this vibrant tapestry of reclaimed honor and collective triumph, hearts are united, and a once fractured kingdom is reborn into an era of everlasting hope. The gentle hum of renewed prosperity fills every corner as ancient wounds begin to heal, and every citizen finds solace in the promise of unity and enduring strength that will carry the kingdom forward into a luminous future with boundless radiant hope.